confidently away, dropped short. My word, it is a confident start by this man in his first Test match. Got off the mark with 2 pleasant runs off Arnold, then hooked hold away for 4.
First success for Chris Old and the end of Shafiq.
Driven through mid-on, not quite timed, but still going through for 4 runs. So the first boundary to Sadiq.
The first ball of Jeff Arnold's new spell, he having taken over from Chris Old at the Kirkstall Lane end. That's a fine looking stroke. So 4 more, 6 from the first 2 balls of this new over from Jeff Arnold. Oh, what a good catch that is. Now there's a really good piece of cricket from David Lloyd. I bet he's a good close to the wicket fielder. He snapped that up out of thin air as it was rushing past him. Nice combination there, Hendrick and Lloyd, and the man out, Sadiq.
And it's out, caught. Mushtaq gone, nicely flighted ball there by Underwood. Fletcher taking a good catch at slip, the 3rd wicket down for 70.
Good crowd here. The weather's going a little sour, as cloud cover as predicted. We had quite a fresh and sunny morning. Remarkable shot that. It wasn't all that short. 4 more.
No doubts at all about that. Beautifully played shot off the back foot. Oh, reminiscent of the many boundaries he took of our bowlers at Edgbaston. Didn't know too much about that, but he's going to get a couple of runs for it off an inside edge. Another glorious drive. Really put that beautifully away through extra cover. A big backswing with long follow through. That's gone through Tony Greig this time. Certainly should have got down, stopped that one, but it's gone through for 4. So that's 100 coming up. It's Majid moving on to 42. And a very wristy little cut there off a no ball. So Birkinshaw giving it best. It's 4 more to Majid, moving on to 46.
And there's a shout there. No response from umpire Tom Spencer. Very strong batting line up there. Asif, Intakab, Wasim, Imran Khan, who may bat ahead of Wasim, then Sarfraz and Asif. Oh, what a lovely shot. It's a good start. The first ball of Chris Old's resumed spell, Old having been off the field for some time, and Majid goes on to his half century. He laboured for a long time on 46, and he now goes on to his half century. Some spectators running onto the field, and Majid asking them please to get back off. Oh, what a great stroke. Such a lazy execution of a pull shot there. It indicates that this pitch is fairly slow, or that Majid is very quick with his reflexes.
Very delicately played down to deep long leg for 4 runs. On a beautiful shot, and that's going through for 4 as well. Hendrick been inclined to pitch a little short. Only just short of mid-off. A nasty one there for Mike Dennis to take. Another fine shot. Dropped short, plenty of time to put it away. So Majid taking 2 and hoisting up the 150. 151 for 3, which has taken 207 minutes. And that's out surely, yes, caught behind this time. The appeal answered in the bowler's favour. Zahir the man out for 48 when the partnership was worth exactly 100 runs. Zahir caught not, bowled Hendrick for 48.
Certainly managed to spin that one in from outside off stump. And that's out. That's good bowling too. A nicely flighted delivery there from Tony Greig, and Majid was never over the top of it in the drive. Just beaten Amos, and the batsman should take a comfortable 3 if Asif wants to come back. And no one's more earned a wicket today than Jeff Arnold, and Alan Knott is the man completing the dismissal. Once again, a cross in front of first slip. It would have carried straight through to Keith Fletcher, and a very loose stroke from Intakab to produce the 6th Pakistan wicket to fall. But very much deserved by Jeff Arnold. He's beaten the bat, found the edge all through the day, and he's now in his 20th over, and that's the first success he's had.
Well, he middled that one away all right. His first run for 20 minutes. Just cut off inside the boundary, but they take 3. So relief for Imran Khan. Runs have just about dried up over the last 20 minutes. And that's it this time, no question at all. And at long last, Jeff Arnold getting his just rewards there. His second wicket in this spell, and Asif the man to go. So a wonderful day again for England and again for Arnold. Really has bowled superbly. This is his second wicket. That's a great shot. Hendrick was inclined to drop short in his early spell. He got put away once or twice by Zahir like that. So that flashing square cut of Imran brings up the 200. Pakistan 202, but they've lost 7 wickets for each in it. And that's it this time, pushing the bat out, simple catch, falling in the same trap as so many of his predecessors. A wicket to Chris Howell this time, this second wicket of the innings, and Wasim Barry out for just 2.
Tony Greig at second slip. It's the 9th wicket down, and Chris Howell deserves it. Beat the bat twice in the last over, again found the edge there, and it carried low and to the left-hand side for Tony Greig. He made no mistake. It was a good catch. He made it look quite simple. A good shot. It's a lovely pull shot of Jeff Arnold. Sarfraz responding to these bounces Jeff Arnold is letting him have. I can only think that must have been something happened in a Surrey Northants match at some stage that has brought this on. Certainly Sarfraz doesn't seem to be unduly worried by the short pitch delivery. Quite safe. There's no third man. And it's 4 more runs. He's gone to 24, Asif Masood to 2. 18 extras. 254.9. Well, a nuisance value partnership this, as Chris Holt comes in to Sarfraz. Well, great shot. Pakistan supporters and players have every reason to be happy about this morning's events. Intercard, the captain, sitting in the centre of picture. A lovely shot. Nothing wrong with that as far as technique goes. This now is the second highest partnership of the innings. 49 they've added for the last wicket. Oh, what a great stroke. This really is a very entertaining session this morning. 35 minutes of improvised but very good stroke play by Sarfraz.
And he's found the gap again. That's going through for 4 more, and it's his 50. And a glorious stroke. Really a tremendous effort by Sarfraz. This has not been a fluky innings at all. There's been shots which I'm sure two of my colleagues in the commentary box would have been proud to have played.
And Derek Underwood, rather mooching about there in the covers, the guy who dropped a not too difficult catch last night, which would have settled all this hash. He's also the chap who perhaps ought to be bowling rather than quick bowling all the time this morning. He's just the type to tie up batsmen like this, but he's having a hard time out there.
No need for him to bowl now. That's it, all over. Sarfraz swinging across the line, and Arnold collecting the last wicket of the innings. So just 2 remaining, 1 flattened there. But really a tremendous performance by Sarfraz Nawaz. Well, they look fairly alike, and they're the 2 opening bowlers we're going to see in action fairly shortly now. Sarfraz, whose bowling has improved so much, and I would certainly say that his batting has come along a great deal now. Really were some fine shots. So the final last wicket partnership put on 62 most valuable runs for Pakistan. And the total was 285 all out. So finishing with a very respectable score. So one of the heroes of the last wicket stand, Asif Masood, to open up from the football stand end, and fairly certain his partner at the other end will be Sarfraz, who made that brilliant 50 a little while ago. Here he comes now to Dennis Amiss.
It's out. Sadiq at short forward square leg, inside edge onto the pad. Congratulated by brother Mushtaq, and now Intikhab. And Sarfraz having a really good morning here, 53 runs, and now he has broken the England opening partnership with the total at 25. Dennis Amiss, the man out. Caught Sadiq Mohammed, bowled Sarfraz for 13.
Facing now his county colleague, Intikhab. Leg spin, but off spin of course the left-hander. 2 short legs and a slip crowd in him. 2 short of a length, forced away by John Edrich. Asif Iqbal, the fielder, and what a good fielder he is. Only a single to them there. A long chase round and a fine flat throw coming in. Deep square leg, and he took that almost in front of the pavilion. Another short one, a bad one, that'll go through for 4. Cutting back to Edrich there. It's a single down to long leg, brings up the 50 for England. It's taken 85 minutes. Just wide of Wazim Bari, the keeper. Asif again coming around. They get 2 runs this time. It's a wonderful throw, beautiful throw back from Asif. There's 2 runs, takes David Lloyd on to 40. In fact, he now boasts a test match batting average of 300 exactly. 300 runs he's made in this is his 3rd test. He's only been dismissed once. And has really made an impact on the England test scene this year. Oh dear, bad slip there. Really have been cut off. David Lloyd making the most of it, getting 4 more. Shafiq, the opening batsman, the man who let that ball slip through his hands.
It's out. He's caught at backward square leg. Sadiq Mohammed. David Lloyd hooking away there at Asif Masood. And the second England wicket goes down with a score at 69. David Lloyd, after a very good innings, out for 48. Not quite getting onto that hook stroke and hitting it straight to Sadiq, positioned alongside the umpire at square leg.
Asif Masood to Dinesh.
Oh, bowl him. Now that's good bowling. The short pitch one, and then a good one that got through the defence. Dinesh is out for 9. England are 79 for 3. And it certainly looked, watching the game from here, that Dinesh was not quite as confident against the quick bowling as he has been in the matches against the Indians, where he made 113, 118 and 100, 2 of them in test matches. Today at Headingley, he is bowled by Asif Masood for 9. Must be out. Caught not all that confidently in the end, although he threw it up. He caught it very low to the ground. John Edridge hooking away there at Asif Masood. Asif Iqbal has come in and caught it very, very low to the ground. I think he misjudged it, but finally made the catch. He's a very good fieldsman. So England now 84 for 4 with John Edridge out, and they're in a lot of trouble. Edridge was pinned down there for a long time, didn't see a great deal of the strike. And he goes out now, and England move into a rather worrisome situation. 84 for 4.
So many of this side, of course, related. Imran is the cousin of Majid. Had a tremendous season for Oxford University. And really at one stage appeared to be carrying them on his own broad shoulders. And that's a chance, a difficult one, but certainly a chance. A lazy little cut shot there by Keith Fletcher. Brings up the 100. So 100 for 4 could well have been 99 for 5 if this chance had been accepted. Difficult one. A little casual shot. Fletcher not getting his foot across, not getting on top of it. So an intriguing test match this, with Pakistan moving on to 285 by means of a last wicket partnership this morning of 62, and now England having to fight really hard. 100 for 4. Fletcher 11, Greg still on 4. And he's given him out LBW. Yes, unquestionably moved into it. And it's Sarfraz coming back to replace Asif Masood, taking the wicket of Fletcher, out LBW for 11. And the Pakistan boys really cock a hoop here now.
There's no need to chase that. It's thumping into the fence, I suppose, no more than a second and a half after it left the middle of the bat. That really must be just about the stroke of the day. Beaten Mushtaq.
It's nicely placed by Knott. Square on the offside, Asif, and he's really motoring after that one. Oh, that was a tremendous effort. Normally you see the ball scooting away and that outfield from the fielders, but Asif there was actually gaining on it. So Knott with that 4 goes on to 30. Had a good record against Pakistan. Seem to remember him making a very quick 100 indeed against them at Edgbaston the last time. One of the quickest of post-war hundreds. And I think he just cracked his shin there as he went over those boundary boards. That's Asif Iqbal. He's not bowled at all. Going to get a very streaky fall there. And that's out, caught behind. The partnerships were opened, and at last Imran has got a wicket, and they're all rushing up to congratulate him. Well, a good wicket indeed too, that of Tony Greig. Caught behind by Wasim Barry. Tony Greig out for 37. And that's short, and it's a dolly catch, and Chris Old is out. Well, that was really a very bad shot. Imran getting the second wicket. Asif Masood. A very simple catch to him, and really Chris Old had only had a couple of balls attempting to pull that long hop, only getting it as far as mid-on. And that, as it carried, yes, Alan Knott walks away, it's off. And what a dramatic collapse this is. Another wicket for Pakistan, another catch for Wasim Barry, and Alan Knott the man out for 35. Well, this game going gently along 5 minutes ago, and now it's erupted with 3 wickets going down in the space of 7 balls. And that's the 8th man out, 172 the score.
That was hit really firmly and into Carvert Gully. Very safe pair of hands. He might not be the quickest mover in the outfield, but close to the wicket, he's very good. And he picked up that catch very well indeed for Pakistan. That's the 9th England wicket down now. Underwood, the man facing now. Well, it must be trouble here if he hits the stumps, and that must be out. Well, there's no way there could have been a single there. Really wise of Mike Hendrick to say no. I don't think it would have made much difference because they wouldn't have crossed even had they rushed through for a quick single. So Sarfraz, the bowler when the final wicket fell, the man who has dominated proceedings today with a fine innings early in the day and some good bowling when the England batsman came out. He was off the field injured, came back, picked up one and ran out the last batsman. So that is 183 all out. England in reply to Pakistan's 285.
The first bowler of the day, Jeff Arnold. 3 slips, a gully, short leg. 20 for naught. It's Shafiq on 10, facing Arnold. First ball of this third day's play. It's Sadiq, the batsman, facing. More pleasantly away, big gap there. So confident little start by Sadiq. 4 very easy runs there, over pitch ball, he just simply leant on it. And that's out. Tony Greig snuffling that catch, making it look terribly easy in fact at second slip. Chris Holt striking the early blow for England. Sadiq out, caught by Greig at second slip. And he's out for 12. That's a fine shot. It's the way to deal with a short pitch ball. Fine demonstration there by Shafiq. He seemed to pick that up very early indeed. And Arnold continuing at the football end. And that's out, and it's a good ball, and that moved away. Well, the second wicket going down, 2 wickets gone down in 25 minutes this morning. Arnold, following the success of Old, getting one for himself in the shape of Majid. Short, nicely pulled away, not quite middled. At the speed of this outfield, just going to see it through. So 4 more to Mushtaq. Scoring rate livening up a little now. That's a glorious shot. Zahir every now and again pulls out of his locker a shot like that. Sheer delight in that stroke. Got that through, it's a no ball, but wouldn't have made the slightest difference. Over pitched on the leg stump and nicely put away for 4 runs. Overall lead of 185, still 7 wickets in hand on a wicket which has given help to the bowlers the whole time. And that's it, it's given help to another bowler. Tony Greig collecting the wicket of Zahir in his first over, and yet another catch to Alan Knott.
Quite extraordinary the way the ball has got past the bat in this match. Oh, what a good delivery that was. Old with a little bit of extra pace there. He really ploughed that one in. And it's the 5th Pakistan wicket to go down. You know, Arnold could be excused for saying a few words out there because he has gone past the outside edge of the right-handers' bats today, probably more times than I can remember from any opening bowler. 35 overs gone. He's moving that ball beautifully off the seam. Pakistan supporters happy to see the 100 come up, even if there are 5 wickets down. Indicab goes on to 2 with that single.
And that's a very nice shot. Ryan Mushtaq took it away very fine. A long time since he moved off 25. He does it now with a boundary down to long leg. Beautiful stroke, right the way through extra cover. So Mushtaq picking up another 4. Moving on now to 35.
That's good catch. Tony Greig, a good sharp chance at gully. That's his 3rd catch of the innings. And Mushtaq, having battled away out there for a long, long time, just 3 hours 20 minutes to make 43 and try and hold the Pakistan innings together, is now out to Mike Hendrick and Tony Greig in combination. So Mike Hendrick strikes the blow so needed by England. Mushtaq was the man they had to get rid of. And now Pakistan are 154 for 7. Jeff Arnold now, who is, I think, one of the unluckiest bowlers I've ever seen on today's efforts. 2 for 18 from 17 overs, 11 maidens. Really has bowled superbly. That's safe. It's over the top of Wadoff's head for 4. Imran Khan deciding that a little bit of attack is needed here. Very confident young player. And a lovely shot. Takes 4 instead. That's a good stroke. That's probably the best shot Imran's played today. Beautifully timed and taking advantage of one slightly overpitched. High delight from the Pakistan supporters. Mike Hendrick. Bowl him. That's good bowling from Hendrick. It'll beat T. Hendrick getting through for his 2nd wicket now. 2 for 35 from 14.1 overs. And Wasim Bari, the man out. 168 for 8 now. Hendrick, a good performance here today in support of Chris Auld and Jeff Arnold.
And that's another catch for Tony Greig, and that's his 4th. Imran the man out. And Tony Greig having a field day in the slips out there. Got a wicket, taking 4 catches. And that last catch seeing the departure of Imran Khan. And that's another catch, and that's caught this time by Keith Fletcher. So Fletcher picking up a catch. Greig has got 5, Nott had got 5, 10, 11 catches taken behind. Arnold picking up a wicket to close the innings of Pakistan in the second innings for 179.
And taking strike for England is Dennis Amos. Leg by. It's the England total off the mark. Oh, well bowled. He's playing a shot and he was outside off stump. But my word, that was a good delivery. It's a nasty moment there for Dennis Amos. Good shot. Lloyd latched onto that pretty quickly. He's in position very smartly there. Sarfraz testing him with a bouncer. This time there's no man back at square leg, but that was a good stroke from Lloyd. That was a useful delivery. He's given him out caught behind. My word, that did come back a long, long way. Umpire Spencer giving the decision. At the top end, David Lloyd the man out to Sarfraz. A big leg cutter coming inside David Lloyd. And England's first wicket down at 17.
Still Sarfraz. And asking and given. And that one coming back sharply for Sarfraz. And a second wicket to him. Amos the man out. LBW. He's only made 8, and England have slumped to 22 for 2.
It's a fine stroke by Dinesh. That'll be 4 runs. Nice piece of fielding from Asif. Cannoning into the fence there. Cuts the 4 down to a 3. Very, very quick.
That's over the top of slips, not a good shot. It brings 4 runs. That's a pleasant drive, the best shot Mike Dinesh has played in this innings. In full control and leaning on it, pushing it gently away through the gap. And just the 3rd boundary in this England innings.
And he's caught. Wajimbari asking, and in fact Edridge is saying that hit the ground. He's not going to move, and umpire Tom Spencer hasn't even moved a muscle. And Edridge doesn't look very happy about that. That's 4 runs there. They'll just beat the man at deep backward square into the fence. Mike Dinesh now goes into the 40s. Quite safe, that stroke. And in fact Dinesh coming back. Mushtaq hasn't got a particularly strong arm. And he's out. That ball coming inside edge onto pad and flying just to Sarfraz at short forward square leg. First wicket of the morning. Mike Dinesh in anguish, staying there a moment or two, not disputing the fact that he'd hit the ball, but just putting his head down in sorrow at having been dismissed in this first over of leg spin from Intercard. He's got that away. I don't think it will reach the fence. It will certainly be Edridge's 50. Just stopped inside the boundary. And a nice piece of running there by John Edridge.
Beautiful shot for 4 runs. One of Keith Fletcher's great strength, a half volley on the leg stump. Timed it and turned it away beautifully square for 4. Asif Iqbal, the bowler from the football stand in. It's edged away between slip, that also will go for 4. One of the loose shots that John Edridge just played outside the off stump. Another glorious shot from Fletcher. Very similar to the one he took in the last over off the bowling of Imran. The half volley on the leg stump, beautifully timed. And that's out, caught by Sadiq, taking another catch just by the umpire. Short ball, it was hooked well by Imran, off Imran, but straight to Sadiq, fielding just by the umpire. So monumental innings there by Edridge. On the game, thrown out again, with a tremendous effort there by John Edridge. 4 3/4 hours. Holding the Pakistanis at bay for an innings, a fine innings of 70 made out of 174 for 4.
Caught him, and a good catch, diving away to his right by Majid. There's the breakthrough for Pakistan. Only 5 wickets left now. Sarfraz getting that one to move away off the seam. And Tony Greig, the outside edge to Majid. Just 69 to go. That's out. Not a good shot from Alan Knott. A short one outside the off stump, and he was just flicking away at it. Not really playing a stroke there with any force. And Sarfraz is in this game again. Well, Rudy's had a good match. 4 wickets now for 49. He's the man who could bowl Pakistan to victory. First innings, he had 3 for 51. He made 53 runs, and now he has another 4 in this England second innings, which stands now at 213 for 6 with Alan Knott, caught by Majid. Of Sarfraz's bowling.